handoff strategies in mobile communications. The contents of today's sessions, we will introduce about handoff, definition of handoff. Next, we can discuss about the handoff process, in which condition we can provide handoff, the different types of handoff depending on the strategy used in a handoff, and we can also detail explanation of different handoff and uses of handoff. In different use, we are using the different handoff. Introductions. Handoff means what? When a mobile moves into a different cell while a conversation is in progress, the MSC automatically transfers the call to a new channel belonging to the new base stations. This process of transferring a call to a new base station is called as handoff. We know the handoff terms mean just to give something in one hand to another hand. This term is also called as handoff. Same word used in a mobile communications. The term handoff does not mean a physical change in the assigned channel, but rather than a different base station handles with radio communication task. Handoff is a process of automatically transferring the call to a new frequency channel belonging to a new base stations when the cellular mobile phone moves into a different frequency zone, so that the conversation can be continued in a frequency zone without dialing. In the handoff strategies, higher priority is given to the handoff request than the call initiation request in the cellular system. The procedure of handoff should be performed successfully and it should not be repeated frequently. It means what? In a one cell, if the first call request is come and then handoff request is come, the cell station gives the priority to handoff request. Handoff request means the call is continue and call initiation means new call will be bring. In this situation, first priority goes to the call which is continuously ongoing. That call firstly gives the handoff and then takes the another call in that base stations. This is the structure of handoff. We are seeing the two types, that is improper handoff situation and proper handoff situation. The two hexagonal shapes are seen like an base stations. Base station 1, base station 2. Suppose A subscriber, B subscriber. A subscriber, when call initiates in base station 1 cell, he drives in a vehicle. That times he present in a base station 1. When the car drives, sometimes he passes the base station 1 and move to the base station 2. That point is called known as B point. How a handoff situation will be processed in these situations? In improper handoff situations, at level point A, when that the call is initiation and the handoff threshold is there, if below handoff when the subscriber reaches to the handoff threshold, that time the request will be sent towards the base stations or MTSO, then it gives the handoff. But sometimes what happened, the vehicle fastly moves from one cell to another cell, and that time sometimes it passes to the handoff threshold and minimum acceptable signal also. That times it is not possible to continue that call to the another time. That's why the call get disconnects and the handoff not possible. This situation is called as improper handoff situation. It means what? If the minimum acceptable signal level is also again goes down, and that times if you are providing the handoff request to the MSC, that take also 2-3 seconds. And in situations whenever the request again the signal pass to the base stations and that subscriber, the signal level again goes to 0. That's why the call again get the disconnected. Such type of situation is called as improper handoff situation. And second, that is B, is called as proper handoff situation. Which situation is proper means what? Suppose the vehicle or subscriber moves from base station 1 to base station 2, and whenever the threshold level present, that times the request sends from base station 1 to MTSO, and the MTSO gives some prior process to gives the handoff to the base station 1, and again the boost the signal level of that base station 1 and the call get continues. Such type of situation is called as proper handoff situation. Means what? Each and every time we cannot provide the handoff to the subscriber. If the handoff will be handoff request will be passed in within period, that some situations only we can give the handoff to the subscriber. This structure will describe about the such situations of handoff. Handoff process. The system designers must specify the optimum signal level at which the handoff is to be initiated. The minimum signal level we already discussed in previous structure. The minimum signal level, that is called PR. Minimum is first decided for maintaining the call. Then the slightly stronger signal level is used as an handoff, that is PR, threshold for maintaining the call. The difference between these two levels of the signal is denoted by a symbol delta, and delta is equal to the minimum signal level or threshold minus minimum signal level. As the value delta is very critical, it should not be too small or too large. It means what? The delta value is not too small or too large. In this situation, the handoff will be given. If the value of delta is too small, then the call may lost due to weak signal, and if the value of delta is too large, then the unnecessary handoff may be takes place at any time. Before initiating the handoff, it is always necessary to ensure that the reduction in the measured signal level is not due to the momentary signal fading and that the mobile is actually moving. Hence, from above explanation, the value of delta should not be too small or too large, because only then the handoff will be done at proper signal level. In previous slides, we can discuss about the or we can define handoff. We can discuss about handoff process. In this slide, we can discuss about the type of mobile handoff. These are the total 12 type of handoffs present in mobile communications. These all handoff are depending on the process. That is called hard handoff, soft handoff, queued handoff, delayed handoff, inter-system handoff, intra-system handoff, network control handoff, that is NCHO, mobile assisted handoff, carrier interference handoff, power difference handoff, signal strength handoff, or forced handoff. In next slide, we can discuss about the detail about these different type of handoff. Hard handoff. The definition of hard handover or handoff is one where an existing connection must be broken before the new one is established. Hard handoff allocated different frequency of user, means whenever the new connection is present, that times previous connection get disconnected. Such type of handoff is called hard handoff. In hard handoff, a handset always communicate with one base station at any given time. Hard handoff is typically used in TDMA and FDMA systems. Hard handoff is not very complicated since the radio link between the base stations and the handset is broken before it is connected in hard handoff. The link transfer may fail due to long network response. This is all about the hard handoff. Soft handoff. The name itself says the soft handoff means is defined as a handover where a new connection is established before the old one is released. By mistake that word will be wrongly released, that is released. Soft handoff allocates same frequency. In soft handoff, may connect up to 3 or 4 radio links at the same time. Soft handoff used in a CDMA and sometimes TDM system. Soft handoff is more complicated than hard handoff. On the other hand, we can say soft handoff degrades channel availability because a handset may consume multiple radio channels. That is all about soft handoff. Delayed handoff. Delayed means by some waiting time for the request of handoff. A delayed handoff is of two handoff level algorithm. It provides more opportunity for a successful handoff. The MTSO always handles the handoff first and the originating call second. We are previously says the first we can take the handoff request before the call initiation request. If no neighboring cells are available after the second handoff level is reached, the call continues until the signal strength drops below the threshold level, then the call is dropped. Lower handoffs helps in handling call processing more adequately. It makes the handoff occur at the proper location and eliminates possible interference in the system. The next queued handoff means waiting handoff. Queued handoff is more effective than two threshold level handoff. The MTSO will queue the request of handoff call instead of rejecting them if the new cell site are busy. With queuing of originating call only, the probability of blocking is reduced. It is effective when implementing a simple queue for handoff calls, which reduces call drops. We know thousands subscribers produces the handoff request to the MTSO. That time MTSO give the first call first call, then remaining call gives the queuing, and whenever the first request will be clear, then second request will be initiated. This is called as a queued handoff. Inter-system handoff: if during ongoing call a mobile unit moves from one cellular system to a different cellular system which is controlled by different MTSO, a handoff procedure which is used to avoid dropping of call referred as inter-system handoff. Means one cell MTSO is different and another cell MTSO is different. That time the handoff will be occurred, that is called inter-system handoff. Intra-system handoff, it is also one type of handoff. If during an ongoing call a mobile unit moves from one cellular system to an adjacent cellular system which is controlled by the same MTSO, a handoff procedure which is used to avoid dropping of call referred to as intra-system handoff. Means two adjacent cells MTSO is same, and that times we can provide the handoff. Such handoff is called as intra-system handoff. Next one is a mobile assisted handoff. It's a very popular handoff. Every mobile station measures the received power from surrounding base station and continuously report the result of this measurement to the serving base station. We are seen in a receiver circuit, that is RSSI, received signal strength indicator, that every time our mobile strength will be observed by base station. A handoff is initiated when the power received from the base station of a neighboring cell begins to exceed the power received from the current base station by a certain level or for a certain period of time. In MOV method, call handed over between base station which is much faster than the first generation analog systems, as handoff measurement are made by each mobile. MOV handoff is more popular than as respect to the another handoff. That is NCHO handoff, that is network control handoff. The locator receiver, which is controlled by the MSC, reports all RSSI, means received signal strength indicator values to the MSC. MSC stand for mobile switching center. Based on the locator receiver signal strength information from each base station, the MSC decides if a handoff is necessary or not. This handoff is called as network control handoff. In addition to measuring the received signal strength indicator of calls in progress within the cell, a spare receiver in each base station called the locator receiver is used to scan and determine signal strength of mobile users which are in the neighboring cells which appear to be in the need of handoff, that is called as NCHO. Next handoff is C/I ratio handoff, carrier interference ratio handoff. In case of handoff based on C/I ratio, the value of C/I ratio at the cell boundary for handoff is about 18 dB. In order boost up, that is mistakenly written as an bro, have quality voice. The lower value of carrier interference may be used in some cases for capacity reason. Power difference handoff. It is based on the power difference between the mobile signal received by the cells sites, namely the home or current cell and handoff cell. The power difference may be positive or negative. The handoff takes place Due to the perfect value of power difference, this provides better facility for the switch processor capacity. That is called power difference handoff. Last one, handoff are forced handoff. A forced handoff can occur in two ways, either by forcing a handoff to occur or forcibly preventing a handoff that was supposed to happen from not happening. This could be done when number of users exceed the capacity of the network. If in one cell the capacity we can say as 1000 cells, then suppose the subscribers are 11,000, that time the cells MTSO decide the remaining 100 users give the handoff from the another cell. That is called as forced handoff. Last one is the signal strength handoff. In case of handoff based on signal strength, the signal strength threshold for handoff is 100 dBm in noise limited systems and minus 90 dBm in the interference limited system. It is easy to implement. Means what? If the level will be increase or decrease, that time the situation on signal strength of the handoff, we can provide the handoff. That is called signal strength handoff. This is all about the type of handoff. Now we are discussing we already said some words in where that handoff will be used. Soft handoff are generally used in a MSC switching center that employs the CDMA, code division multiple access, or wideband CDMA, and it is associated services and also in application that require a continuous connection throughout possible for security purposes. Forced handoff are generally used for security and surveillance purposes, also to manage network traffic better, right? We already say for network traffic. Apart from being implemented in FDMA and TDMS devices, hard handoff are also used in application that can be afford slight delays such as voice over internet protocol and WiMAX, wide maximum. Delayed handoff are generally used when users are somewhere where dead spots are nothing which means no network coverage are quite common. That is called that time that where we can use delayed handoff. Mobile assisted handoff, that is MAU. They are primarily used in GSM devices, which is based on the TDMA techniques. Inter-system handoff are used when the user move from one system to another system. The handoff that we just saw are those that happen between two MSCs. Handoff also happen between two BTS or cells as well, which will have look in these sections. It's all about the different handoffs used in different situations. Thank you very much for patiently listening my session.